Good morning, folks. Current time is 3:58 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 August 2021. This is an idea that had floated through my brain earlier today, but kind of fell asleep and lost it for a minute, and now I've got it back. This is going under the category of just a theory. With all this COVID-19 stuff running around, and having heard of at least two individuals that found alternative cures and functions for the COVID difficulty. Due to some research I had done maybe a year or so back regarding toe fungus, I ran across something that could take on and take out MRSA, which was a combination of blue light at approximately 440 nanometers and hydrogen peroxide. My theory, and that's all it is a theory, I'm not saying this is secure, but the thought is either to have the person submerged in a clear plexiglass tank, 1 inch thick walls, 4 feet wide, 7 feet long, height of, I would say, 2 feet, just to be on the safe side. I don't know what the water amount is on that cubic feet wise, since it's only going to be a foot, filled up a foot. This would be similar to an isolation tank, but at that rate, or at that height, let me see, 4x7, it's 28. So I'm thinking that's going to be holding about 280 cubic feet of water. Hopefully it won't, overflow, depending on the size of the person that is submerged in it. And when I say submerged, I mean such that they can still breathe in and out through their nose and their mouth. They'll just be on the back. In addition to that, there would be placed 2 transducers. What these transducers would do as a function is to transmit a certain tonal frequency through the walls, hence through the water, hence into the body of the person. It would, let me see, I'm trying to think of what frequency. To my knowledge, there are actually frequencies which specifically destroy the COVID-19 virus without harming any other tissue or cells around them. So that's the frequency that will be pumped through. One other point, this is just intuitive. If you, I'm going to say at minimum, poured a gallon of hydrogen peroxide into that vat or that tank, etc., and kept the water temperature at body temperature, maybe a little higher, let them go in there for maybe an hour at a time. Take them out, let them rest, check their vitals, see how they're doing. This is completely and utterly a theory on my part. There is no research, there is no medical research, no academic research that would cover this, but I just thought, ideas don't generally hurt, me personally, it goes without saying, I'm a big fan of the idea, do no harm, and the other idea I'm really a fan of is don't make it worse. So, that aside, the only other specification I would change, would be to put them in the equivalent of a really, really big horse trough. Something that's roughly the same dimensions as the 4 feet wide by 7 feet long. So, that's it. This has been Scott, our consultant. My website is www.xandxray, P as in Paul, R as in Ralph, the number 3.com. It's currently 4:03 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 August 2021. The issue with these matters is you need to get them in some sort of recorded form so you can transfer the files to wherever your podcast or your presentation page or website is. So there it is. Those that listen to this, who are especially in the academic and medical research fields, look into it, because I just kind of feel like we need some sort of alternative to what we've got there. There were 2. One was a guy from the States, the other one was a guy from India. They both had protocols which were seemingly working, but they were both kind of drummed out of existence by the powers that be. And that's very sad because what they were doing seemed to be working. That's everything. Again, this is Scott, our consultant, www.xpr3.com. Thank you for listening. Please do your best to be well and stay well. Live long and prosper. Namaste. Scott out.